From LALATE headquarters in Santa Monica, this is Afternoons LALATE.
$5, $10, $15, $20,000. Money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now. It's purple, and it's back. There's a lot of money you can get before even third stimulus lands across the country. This is money for rent, utilities, and more. It's $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, and it's money you can get right now. And this is purple, and this is Afternoons LALATE. One more recording for Afternoons LALATE after this one, in which I go over the tracking of your $14 third stimulus check into your account by direct deposit. But this one is to get you more money than even that. This is purple. Congratulations, we're back with $5, $10, $15, $20,000 money you can get right now. Not 5 days from now, not 5 months from now. This is money that's available from your city, state, county, and more. A new report detailed a series of cities across the country that are getting $300 billion or more of money because of the third stimulus package. But that money won't be there this week and won't be there next week. So what do? You get the money from second stimulus, and this recording I'm going to show you how to get that money. But first, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be going over rent, utilities, food, and internet, and then I'll be cutting over to increasing your unemployment benefits and business grants. And along the way, I'll also go over new items in purple, which is fixing $10,200 of unemployment benefits from last year. All right, let's get to the details. First, there's a lot of money available for you for rent assistance. This is singularly one of the biggest items you can financially get. How much is this rent assistance? It's $5,000 to $10,000. It's generally 3 to 6 months in rent. Where do you find it? You find your state housing authority, your state offices, your county housing authority, your county offices, and your city housing authority and your city offices. Those 6 locations, you call them up and you say, I need rent assistance because of COVID. I need rent assistance because of COVID. Rent from state housing, state offices, county housing, county offices, and city housing authority, city offices. Next, there's money available for utilities, and utilities is generally several $100s to several thousands of dollars. That's available from utilities companies. You reach out to each of them. Water, gas, electric, heating, oil, and more. They can help you get that money for utilities, generally a couple $100s to a couple thousands of dollars. Now, if you have reached out to all those and can't find it, then what? There are national nonprofits that can help you. More about them in a second. What I need you to know going so far in this video is that this assistance is available to a lot more people than you would think under third stimulus. Under second stimulus, there's less restrictions about who can get the assistance, less restrictions about who can get the money, and those restrictions are very, very lax. So they're very beneficial to you. All right, let's get to those national nonprofits. Who are they? They're United Way, Salvation Army, Community Action, Catholic Charities, and St. Vincent de Paul. United Way, Salvation Army, Community Action, Catholic Charities, and St. Vincent de Paul. They can help you get rent, utilities, food, also your mortgage assistance as well across the board. Now, if you do all that, what's the next step and the other thing you should look for? SNAP benefits. SNAP benefits pays a lot. How much does SNAP pay? It generally pays about $16,000 for a family of 4. Yes, this is a lot of money. $16,000 for a family of 4. So why would you not get it? If you make less than $45,000 a year, this is for you. How do you get it? Department of Agriculture. It can pay generally around $1,400, $1,600 a month for a family of 4, which over 12 months is about $16,000. Wow, we're only 4 minutes into this video, 5 minutes of this video, and you've already seen how rent could pay you $5,000 to $10,000, utilities could pay you a couple hundred, a couple thousand, and SNAP can pay you upwards of $16,000. We're doing really well. This is why I want you to get purple money. Throughout the recordings of this channel, I always see how things go up and down. And I always see the excitement of people get a stimulus check and less excitement to get purple. And when they don't see the stimulus check, there's excitement for purple. And when they do get the stimulus check, there's less excitement for purple. This is my message to you. Get every single penny you can get and don't get lapse or relaxed or calm down and just sit into the chair because you got the stimulus check. Just because you got the $14 stimulus check does not mean you shouldn't get this other money, or because even if you do get the stimulus check doesn't mean you should say, hey, I'm done, I'm good. Because guess what? There is going to be a time in the next few weeks in which you're going to want this money for second stimulus, and you don't want to wait till then. You want to get it right now. Now, if you've tried to get the rent, the utilities, the food, or the internet, and you've reached out to the state, housing, county, nonprofits, SNAP, and you're still having problems, guess what? There's a series of volunteers on the community page. The community page is separated from Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. There's a lot new volunteers, so there's a lot more of them to help you. Ultimately, the volunteers always get back to you in about 48 hours to 24 hours. They're around the clock, and they can help you with utilities, food, and SNAP. What they can help you with is, for example, applying for a PPP. They cannot do a tax return for you, but they can get you rent, utilities, food, internet, SNAP. Finally, the message you need to understand is that bills are bills, and the more bills that someone else can get taken care of for you, the better it is. So while I can't fix your car or fix your roof bill, I can certainly help with your rent bill or utilities bill. And if you get that bill fixed, you have more money available for you across the board. If you've not already subscribed to this channel, I think it's right about now it's best to subscribe. There's a lot of happening on this channel, whether it's telling you exactly when and where the stimulus check's landing or giving you information about everything across the board for the financial markets. You don't want to miss a minute. Thank you, Bethany, for the very nice super chat. You want to be informed. And more importantly, I want you to get as much money as possible. If you look at social media this weekend, you look at Twitter, you see sort of a strange dynamic of people referring to the stimulus check as a stimmy and referring to people as spending all their stimulus check before they got it. Then people making jokes about putting all their stimulus check in Bitcoin. It shows you that there is not a level of financial independence that some people are looking for. You don't want to think of the stimulus check as something you could just sort of grab, spend, and then wait for the next stimulus item. That's not the way you want to do things. You want to get as much stimulus as you can get right now. And if you're having problems finding that stimulus for rent, utilities, and more, here's a little bit about the community page, and I'll be back in 60 seconds. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.lalate.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LALATE Daily for the excitement of the new LALATE live daily. The excitement starts on Mornings LALATE at 9 a.m. Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then Afternoons LALATE at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LALATE. There's a lot of excitement across the land as millions of Americans are receiving their $1,400 stimulus check. But when will your $1,400 stimulus check arrive by direct deposit? That video's coming up right after this one. It's the final show on Afternoons LALATE. And guess what? Overnight, you're going to see some returning favorites. Yes. Either evenings LALATE and early mornings LALATE, one or the other return overnight, or both. So get ready for the return of your old favorites to this channel. In this video, I'm going over the big money you can get running right now, not 5 days from now, not 5 months from now, but 5 minutes from now. It is rent, utilities, food, internet, and more. If you've not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. The next items I want to go over are unemployment and businesses. Now, first, I want to go over this $10,200 of unemployment that is tax-free from the year 2020. Under the third stimulus package, the first $10,200 is tax-free. But how does that work? And how do you get it? And where do you get it? And why is it important? The fact that $10,200 is tax-free is a big significant amount of money. Basically, your first $10,200 of UI, PUA, or FPUC from last year is tax-free. So if you pay taxes on that money, you can sort of in your mind figure out how much you paid. Let me give you an example. I've never said this on this channel before, but let me do the math with you right now. If you're, let's say, in the 40% tax bracket, 40% of $10,000 is $4,000. So you may have paid $4,000 in taxes on $10,000 of unemployment assistance. If you're in the 25% tax bracket, you may have paid $2,500 in taxes. It's a lot of money. How do you fix it? You have to go to a tax preparer. You can't reach out to your unemployment office, and you can't do it yourself. You have to do a tax return fix on this. This is presuming you've already paid taxes on it or withdrawn taxes on it. If you've not, and you have not, if you did not withdraw for taxes for your unemployment, and you have not done your 2020 tax return, you are in the best situation possible, because basically you're going in clean, and now you can start the process by listing the first $10,200 as tax-free and then looking and seeing if you made more than that. But if you started, if that's not your situation, you're gonna have to file an amended tax return and speak to a tax preparer. All right, let's go to the last 2 items. Increasing your unemployment benefits. This is a lot of money. How do you do it? Take your 2019 tax return, 19, and send it to your state unemployment's office. Give them a copy of the tax return and say, hi, I want to see if I qualify for more weekly benefits. That's all you're asking, more weekly benefits. Why are you doing this? Because states start you on the base level of unemployment benefits because they don't know how much you made last year. And in this case, it's 2019. So you're showing them the tax return, how much money you'll be able to raise your benefits by. If you made over $18,000 a year, this is you. The first group is $18,000 or more. This is going to raise your benefits about $50 a week, which over 30 weeks is about $1,500, bam, right in your account right now. If you made over $25,000, it'll be over $100 a week, or 30 weeks, $3,000, bam, right in your account right now. And if you made over $30,000, wow, you're going to raise your benefits about $300 a week, or $10,000, bam, right in your account right now. Finally, businesses. Businesses have a lot of money available for them already before third stimulus goes live. 2 major items they have, PPP and EIDL. PPP, where do you get it? Thin banks are usually the best, like Fundera, Cabbage. Now, you can apply with one and apply with another, so long as you see which one's going along, and whichever one gets it done first, then stay with them. What I like about PPP, no credit score, no collateralization, and they hold your hand and show you everything you need to know. It's very simple. Then EIDL, very, very simple as well. The EIDL is you do at sba.gov. It's a loan. The reasons I like it is because it pays very quickly, within about 3 days. And second, you leave it in the bank. If you don't need it, you can return it within 11 months. No repayment penalty. Just return all the money. No interest or principal is due. And there you go. It's a big day with a lot of breaking developments as millions of Americans are receiving their $1,400 third stimulus check. It's a big day with a lot of exciting news. I see a lot of people in the room, and how are you? There's so much happening today, and all that's going to be recapped as we go into the final show of the day, which is coming up right after this, which goes over your $1,400 third stimulus check and the direct deposit factors involved. It's been a big day with people wondering where, when, how, and where will it land. And I'll have all those big details as we go into the final half hour of Afternoons LALATE. Thank you for your patronage, and let's get rocking to it as we go into that show starting next. Watch for the feed. The show is coming up in the final live feed today.